Runners are in the yard here for the 5th event, which is the Darling Downs Harness Racing Club, sponsored by Garrard's 2017 Warwick Pacing Cup. We'll have a look at them in the enclosure here. Number 1 is Four's Enough Taz, trained by Lola Weideman of Clifton. Lola Weideman takes the drive here this afternoon. He's down the track at Tamworth, his last start behind Never Die. Probably expect this horse to race well on the grass surface. I don't think he's had a run on the grass, but he's a tough customer, this horse, number 1, Four's Enough Taz. So, and he's drawn very, very well. So that's 1, Four's Enough Taz. 2, No Longer Your Choice. Trevor Lambourne's the trainer, and he takes the drive here this afternoon. 2nd at Albion Park behind the Smiler and Nareyev in a claimer their last start. 2 starts ago was 4th out of 8 behind Top Trio, beaten 20 metres. No Longer Your Choice. Number 3 is Wee Jimmy. 3rd at Albion Park last start behind Always Me Mate. And McGugan is trained by Mark Rees and Larissa McMullen in the gig. Number 4 is Apirus Boy, trained by Tess Neves at Clarendon. Stephen Doherty in the bike. 7th at Albion Park behind Rory Mack last start. 6th behind Ruby's Bad Boy 2 starts ago. And did run 2nd to Horace Foxley 3 starts back there at Albion Park. So that's 4, Apirus Boy. 5 is My Ultimate Fella, trained by Darryl Graham. Brittany Graham takes the drive. 2nd last start behind Franco Salisbury in a 1:58 4-mile rate there at Albion Park. Previously won its 2 starts before that, where it did defeat One Man's Pass and the Duke Down Under 2 starts ago. They're tough customers as well. So My Ultimate Fella's form is really stacked up for this race, and Darryl Graham's got a good hold on the race with his 2 runners. Number 6 is Jack Hammer. Trevor Lambert at Lower Mount Walker, the trainer, and Nathan Dawson takes the drive. 4th at Albion Park last start behind Always Me Mate, beaten 5.4 metres on that occasion, and won its last 2 before that, where it did defeat Pompidou and Chalfire 3 starts ago, and did defeat Master Montana 2 starts ago back in November. That's Jack Hammer, number 6. Number 7 is Royal Council. That's the 2nd of the Darryl Graham runners. Darryl takes the drive here on Royal Council. His form's been very, very good in Metropolitan Grade, where 3 starts ago sat outside the leader and defeated Lancelot Bromack and Like All of Us. Then 2 starts ago was down the track behind With a Lot of Luck, but didn't have much luck at all in that run. Last start was 7th behind Better Than Special. That was in the Mayor's Free-for-All there at Albion Park on a Saturday night. Was beaten 11.5 metres on that occasion, where it showed gate speed and sat outside the leader throughout. So did it tough on that occasion. Gets out to the 1950 here, which it hasn't started in this distance range previously. Was a little bit of a concern for mine. So I've gone 5, 7, 3 and 2 here. I've gone with My Ultimate Fella. The on-course bookmakers here have opened it up at $1.50. Its form's very good over this distance. It's run good mile rate. Its best mile rate over the distance is 1:54.2. I have no qualms about it handling the grass surface. To defeat the 7 Royal Council for Darryl Graham, I'm just a little bit concerned about not running over this distance before, and the grass track. You do need a lot of kilometres under your legs to handle it. So they'll put it for 2nd. 3 for 3rd, Wee Jimmy. He's racing very well at Albion Park. Comes up with the good draw. So it's got to be a chance. And number 2, No Longer Your Choice for Trevor Lambert. He's chosen to drive this runner over his other runner in the race. So I've thrown it in for 4th. We'll go 5, 7, 3 and 2. But yeah, it's an open race for the Garrard's 2017 Warwick Pacing Cup. And it's going to be an intriguing event. And look forward to it. The runners are doing their pre-race preliminaries right at the moment. And they'll be called up very, very shortly.
Your Choice 10, Wee Jimmy 480, Apirus Boy 101, My Ultimate Fella at $2.50, Jackhammer $4.50, and Royal Council $2.80, $2.50 in favourite the 5, which is My Ultimate Fella, favourite to win the Warwick Pacing Cup for 2017, and they're arriving at the start. At the start for the Warwick Pacing Cup, $41 is Four's Enough Taz, No Longer Your Choice at 12, Wee Jimmy 5, Apirus Boy 101, My Ultimate Fella 270, 480 Jack Hammer and Royal Council at 270. So our favourite, equal favourites now, My Ultimate Fella, Royal Council, each of which at 270. And this event fully covered by Radio TAB and UBet. And they're at the start here. Now, No Longer Your Choice and Wee Jimmy. Four's Enough Taz behind the line down there. And there's Jack Hammer. Past fit to start the 6.
No, it's just
getting a vet's examination. Okay. Now, take note, My Ultimate Fella is undergoing a veterinary examination behind the line. My Ultimate Fella. So My Ultimate Fella just undergoing veterinary examination down there. The 5, one of the favourites. So My Ultimate Fella moving around. Four's Enough Taz, No Longer Your Choice. Jack Hammer. Wee Jimmy. So My Ultimate Fella just being trotted up here. Wee Jimmy. Apirus Boy, No Longer Your Choice, Jack Hammer, Four's Enough Taz and Royal Council. So $2 now, Royal Council is the favourite. $3.50 My Ultimate Fella, Jack Hammer's at $4.80, $5.50 Wee Jimmy. So Royal Council now the clear favourite, $2. And they're about to come forward. My Ultimate Fella standing by on the news there. Past fit to start, My Ultimate Fella. So they're just about to move up. Feature race. Jack Hammer moving around with My Ultimate Fella, Apirus Boy, Wee Jimmy. Four's Enough Taz. Royal Council, $2 favourite. Royal Council at $2, My Ultimate Fella, $3.50, $5.50 Jack Hammer, $6.50 about Wee Jimmy. And they're about to come forward. The starter, Mr. Bob Cressy, is bringing the runners up to the machine now for the Warwick Pacing Cup for Garrard's Horse and Hound. 1,950 metres is the journey, and Jack Hammer moves forward out wide. Wee Jimmy gets set with Apirus Boy. Coming up, My Ultimate Fella. Four's Enough Taz from the inside gate. Thank you, Mercedes. So they're moving forward here for the Warwick Pacing Cup for 2017 for Garrard's Horse and Hound. Stand by for a start. The favourite is on the second row, Royal Council. They're ready to run, 1,950 metres. Mobile start, set, ready. Flashing green lights, racing in the Warwick Pacing Cup. And down on the inside, No Longer Your Choice was the quickest to come out of the gate, and My Ultimate Fella began brilliantly from the deep, and Jack Hammer is hammering forward out wide. Followed then by Four's Enough Taz on the line on the first occasion. And then came Wee Jimmy in the second half of the field with Royal Council back next to last. And Apirus Boy is now back last of all. And it's No Longer Your Choice, the new leader, as they sweep down the side of the track on the direction towards the mile. No Longer Your Choice led the way, but My Ultimate Fella is quickly going on with the job up on the outside. And they're being followed by Jack Hammer, who's third next 2 metres away, crossing to the breeze because My Ultimate Fella obtained the front. Then came Wee Jimmy further astern to Four's Enough Taz, who's towards the inside there. Royal Council is back next to last, and Apirus Boy is back last of all at the 13.50, and it's My Ultimate Fella in front, out by 4 metres in the van, in the cup, showing the way. 4 metres in advance, over in second position up on the outside, Jack Hammer, and No Longer Your Choice is third. Wee Jimmy is fourth next on the outside in the 1 out, 1 back. Fifth, 3 back the inside, Four's Enough Taz, the favourite. Royal Council, it's back next to last with 10 metres to make up, and Apeiros Boy is back last of all. My Ultimate Fella leads the charge off the back straight as they prepare to hit the 950, showing the way out by 3 metres. Over in second position up on the outside there was Jackhammer, and No Longer Your Choices third there, followed by Wee Jimmy. Then came Force Enough Taz. Royal Council's on the outside, and they're being followed by back last of all was Apeiros Boy. They're off the back straight here, 750 from the judge. My Ultimate Fella in front, 3 metres in advance, Jackhammer, followed then by No Longer Your Choice, who's been urged along. Then came Wee Jimmy, who's about to hook to the outside, coming quickly around them. Force Enough Taz goes through there in the centre. Royal Council's about to hit top gear. It's 3 and 4 deep, and they're being followed by Apeiros Boy, who's back last of all. So they're on the home turn here in the Garrard's Warwick Pacing Cup for 2017, and My Ultimate Fella is the leader. Over in second position was Jackhammer. Wee Jimmy's launching at them. No Longer Your Choice. Force Enough Taz runs through, then Royal Council, and Apeiros Boy is hooked to the extreme outside. My Ultimate Fella still the leader at the 250. Trying hard, Jackhammer. Force Enough Taz. Then came Wee Jimmy through there in the centre. Royal Council, and Apeiros Boy is absolutely charging home right down the outside. Apeiros Boy, My Ultimate Fella going together. It's My Ultimate Fella just the leader over Apeiros Boy, and the cup is the line. My Ultimate Fella just. My Ultimate Fella beat home Apeiros Boy. Maybe Force Enough Taz. Royal Council. Further astern there when they pulled up was Jackhammer, and they're being followed by No Longer Your Choice, and Wee Jimmy the last runner in. My Ultimate Fella. My Ultimate Fella lends